Dissing has always been a part of hip-hop, but the disrespect was taken to the next level by Chicago drill. Now the Jacksonville rap scene is following that same blueprint, with rappers like GMK and Yungeen Ace teaming up to take shots at they ops. Today, we breaking down the lyrics that really happened in Sleazy Flow Remix. If KTA f with Y&R, then they all rats. Ace opens up the track by saying that everyone in KTA is a rat if they associate with Y&R. This is a reference to the rumor that Spotemgottem allegedly snitched on his homie Y&R Mookie in a weapons case back in the day. So Ace is saying that if you cool with rats, then that makes you a rat too. Ace's brother ATKYBZ leaked paperwork that allegedly proves Spotem snitched, but Mookie made a statement from jail saying that Spotem had nothing to do with this case, and that's his brother. Even if it's all cap, rumors about snitching can ruin your reputation and also get you killed. Spotem's crew ain't cut him off, so they must believe he kept it 100. But Ace is still using the rumor to diss his ops. 6 Block, tell him how we get up close, we face shit. Y'all can ask LaCracka, he the one who got his face hit. This next line is about a 6 Block member named LaCracka who got shot in the face back in 2021. According to Action News Jax, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office responded to reports of a gunshot victim last May. When they arrived on scene, they found LaCracka walking down the street with a bullet wound in his face. They took him to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, but the shooting left him with a scar on his neck. It ain't clear who shot him, but a 17-year-old and 15-year-old got charged with possession of a weapon and marijuana in connection to the shooting. LaCracka got away with his life, but the next op dissing the song wasn't so lucky. GMK hops on the track and raps, "A nigga ran down, did Osama like Obama and them." Osama's another name for Bibby, Foolio's little homie who was allegedly murdered by Ace's homie K-So in 2019. Ace has used Bibby's death to diss Foolio before, and he clearly won't be letting up anytime soon. In February 2019, Bibby was hanging out in front of the Hilltop Village apartments when someone walked up and started letting off shots. Bibby tried to run away, but he was chased down and shot to death. Foolio honored his dead homie on the track Bibby Story, where he rapped, "You was killing shit for me, that's why I want to kill myself. Like why the f you die for me and I ain't even died for myself? I'm trying to cope with all my problems, hear me crying out for help." Losing his little brother had a huge impact on Foolio. But in a wild city like Jacksonville, nothing is off limits. K-So is charged with Bibby's murder and faces a life sentence if convicted, but no trial date has been set yet. It's 32 shots inside his car, cause I got 1 shot inside my wood. And a nigga named Tay Shots posted in the back with 30 clip all black hood. In this bar, GMK is shouting out Tay Shots and dissing a dude named Tikki. Tikki was shot back in May 2019. Someone found him lying in the road with multiple gunshot wounds and took him to the hospital. Early reports said his injuries were serious but not life-threatening, but he ended up dying in the hospital. No one knows exactly what happened, but the police found the SUV full of bullet holes near where Tikki was shot. It looked like someone started shooting while he was in the vehicle. Then he got out and collapsed in the street. Let's talk some real facts. The only getting money was Lil Mitch ass. Stood over him and now he dead with his bitch ass. In this line, Ace is taking shots at a dude from A Block named Mitch who was found bleeding out and was rushed to the hospital, but he died later that night. No one's been charged, but Foolio implied on Instagram that his death was a revenge hit. He posted a picture of him and Mitch together and wrote, "It took 3 of them to drop, and a whole new year for them little boys to get some get back, LOL." It's not clear if ATK was behind the hit, but Ace still used his death to diss the ops. "I can't smoke 6, so I gotta smoke 8. Mixing the nitri, sprinkle the dank." GMK is taking shots at 2 more dead ops with this line. The first is a dude named Trey D, or 8, who was killed at a party after an anti-violence rally back in 2018. According to news reports, around 1,000 people was hanging out at a block party after the rally, and at some point, gunfire broke out and around 30 shots was fired. The second dude he disses is Nitri, or Lil 9, who was shot and killed in June 2020. Lil 9 was riding in the passenger seat of a Challenger when another car pulled up next to him and started letting off shots. The driver of the car he was in ended up crashing into a building while he tried to get away, but 9 got hit and later died. What about Tikki? What about 9? What about Bim? What about Spaz? What about Mookie? In this line, GMK just goes after everyone. First, he disses Tikki again, then doubles down on Lil 9, dissing him twice on the same track. Next, he takes a shot at a dude named Bim, who was allegedly killed just a few days before Ace recorded the track. Spaz was killed at the Hilltop Village Apartments in 2020. The Hilltop Apartments is a dangerous spot. Just a month before Spaz was killed, 2 other dudes were shot there in a drive-by, and it's also the same place where Foolio's homie Bibby got killed. Mookie's another dude from A Block who was killed in 2020 when someone shot up his car with an AK-47. Op sister choosing me, we don't condone no foolery. She said she feels safer over here, this where the shooters be. Ace is quoting the line that made the original Sleazy flow go viral on TikTok and might also be sending subliminal shots at another dead op. Back in 2017, Ace's homie Trey Kshordy killed a dude named Zion Brown and shot his sister Santeria too. According to rumors, Ace hooked up with Santeria after all that went down, which makes this one of the most disrespectful bars in history. Ace and GMK made a lot of noise with this remix, but the original Sleazy flow went viral too. Sleazy World Go just started rapping 2 years ago, but now he's got a certified hit under his belt. The original track already has almost 10 million views on YouTube and 13 million plays on Spotify. After Sleazy Flow went viral, a bunch of labels was trying to sign Sleazy World Go, but he signed with Universal Music Group's label, Island Records, in March 2022. Now, with a major label backing him, there's no telling how big Sleazy's gonna become. He only started dropping music 2 years ago, but Sleazy already has a huge following thanks to Sleazy Flow and plans on releasing his debut mixtape later this month. The original Sleazy Flow was a hard-hitting track that put Sleazy World Go on the map, and now Ace and GMK made it even more famous. Ace has dropped many diss tracks, but this is the most savage since Who I Smoke. He took shots at a lot of ops, so it's only a matter of time before they respond. Hopefully, it all stays in the music, but knowing the history of the war in Jacksonville, this track can easily lead to more violence in the streets.